Hello, I'm back again on my YouTube channel. Um, back again. Thank you for being here, and also thank you for watching my video. Um, I'm back again. I'm trading a 5K account, and also let's see how the trading goes. And I'm here to give you an analysis of how the market move. And I've taken a trade on on GU. I've taken a trade, but I think I enter into that trade so fast as a sell and price is still going to the top side, but I still believe that it will, bounce back. So I'm a swing trader, so I even though I'm lost about 20 something dollar, I'm still leaving that trade to be where it is because I believe that the trade is going to still, you know, last. So guys, we are on AUD right now. Um, we are on AUD right now. This is the monthly time frame. We're on the monthly time frame, and you can see what the price has traded for 3 weeks. We have a bearish and bullish and then bullish. So, what are we expecting? The overall trend on AU, AUD, USD is a downtrend. That is what we're looking at. And you can see that we have a supply here. We have a supply here. Yeah, we have a supply. That is a supply area that you are waiting for price to come and hit here. If price hit and give us a confirmation, we are going to be selling as soon as possible. So that is what we have to trade on AUD, AUD USD. Let's go dive into the let's go to the higher time frame because I'm a swing trader, so I go down to the higher time frame to know where actually price is about to go. And that's what we have. Price out to touch that area before we trade. Price out definitely touch that area. And we have a lot of, I think, um, this area here. Yeah, have something to be kind of in this one. Um, so traders, I know I'm not going to be explaining my charts that much today. Maybe I'm going to explain, but not now. Later in the day. Um, just give me some few minutes. I just want to have some words with you. You know that we have only maybe you just into trading and you find supply and demand as and what you love trading is a strategy that you like and you want to embrace in supply and demand. The first thing that is in supply and demand is that when you first start you're not going to see the results you like because as a mentor or you get to know supply and demand, you're going to be very excited, like you're going to be happy, like yes. And when you try to, test your strategy on supply and demand, you will see that you will have a very good, rate of winning trades, which is very, very good. But as a new beginner, you're going to find it difficult when it comes to your life account because you really need the experience. You need to, build that experience and you need to understand that it's not every supply and demand that is valid in financial market. So, some have been created for traders to fall in so that they can be taken away at any time. So as a swing trader, you go down to the higher time frame. And when you go down to your higher time frame, you're finding your high and low. When you mark out your high and low, then you are looking to find where your supply or demand area has been created. And then if that supply and demand area is valid, then you draw your line waiting for price to come back to those area and then give you what you want. So that is what the chart has been doing for so couple. And if you go deep to do research by yourself, you're going to find it very, very important. But the much that what I want to say is that supply and demand works, but you have to be patient, and where supply and demand work where you have to go to your higher time frame. It's only a higher time frame that you can see supply and demand work perfectly for you. Without you going to your higher time frame, supply and demand will not work that well for you. Even though you see yourself making money, you might you might lose those money back again and give it to the market and start afresh. So it's very, very painful. So it is good for you to set and forget. So you go to maybe 3 months, 6 months, trying to find the key areas whereby you know that price have to come on the 1 month candlestick. When price comes to those places, you take your trade and you forget about it. When you hit your take profit, you take it. That is how you trade, and that's how I see trading is going to be profitable for you. Forget about day traders. Day traders are there because they don't have something else to do. They have to be scalping so that they can buy. Their original account is being traded by supply and demand. Most traders that you see online, their real account is being traded by supply and demand. They take a swing trade and they live for a very long period of time. But if you think that you want to be going in and coming out, I think it's not going to work. If I know that price is going to be bullish at over 4 weeks, then why am I trying to go in and come out? Why not just take a trade and leave it before 4 weeks? I come and take my trade and be in profit and then let it go. So that is how you should be looking at the market. Go on the higher time frame, find your supply and demand, wait for price to come to those area, and when your confirmation come at the 4 hour candlestick, you execute. If confirmation did not come at that time, then you hold. You understand? So that is what I want you to understand, and that is how you should be looking at your chart. So that's what I have to say about. I just give you an explanation. What we have around this area, we have this right. That is what I was showing you. So let's maybe go to thing, the daily time frame. Let's go to the daily time frame. Uh-huh. So the daily time frame. So we have on the daily time frame. Waiting for price to come at this area, whereby I mark that zone of and support areas, and now maybe it will now boom down to the top. But we are waiting for price to retrace to this to retrace to this area, and then we will see a massive sell. So that is what we are hoping. And if we are taking a trade at this area, then our stop loss should be here. Yeah, our stop loss should be around this area. So that is what we have on AUD. And I think on JPY, I don't think there is a nice trade right now on JPY. I don't think we have a good trade to trade on JPY at all. I don't think we have a good trade. Um, but I think we need price to come to this area before we can execute. As a swing trader, that is what you should be looking for. But as a day trader, your your you should be looking to buy for this area before you start selling. For as a swing trader, you have to wait for price to come to this area before you can start selling. So that is what we have. Um, and then I think we will have other players. I think we have We should look at this. Let's look at this trade. Let's look at this trade first. USD. So I think that is what um we should be looking at. Let me see what we have. Let me see what we have. So we have on Euro USD. Let's go to higher time frame because we are swimming. We are not trading every single day or every week. We are not. We are not in that. We are not in that. Ooh. So we have this here. What we're looking at, one price at this area. We should have try to see maybe some point of resistance. Yeah, let's see what the price want to do first. We stand now, the price is now it's not giving us what we want. So price is very but what I understand that price should be looking to retrace, or if price is not start selling at this moment, price to push to this area and then start selling. But my own opinion is that price around this area we should start selling. Except it's an opportunity rather. This way we should be looking for selling opportunities. But if price didn't sell at that moment, we should look around maybe price have to push to this area and then sell back later. So that is what we have on Euro USD. And down, down. So we should oil price will fall. So let's put price to fall heavily. So hello guys. I'm not going to be I'm not going to maybe analyze most chart today. But what I just have to say is that as a beginner trader, your highs and low are very important. You understand? Your high and low are very important. You understand? So you can look at this weekly candlestick here, right? Let me bold it. Yes, this is a weekly candlestick, right? At this level. What will make me not to take this trade as a buy, or what will make me not to take a trade here as a buy is because if I go down to the lower time frame, let's say the daily time frame, there is no demand area that is being created that I would love to trade this. You understand? There is no demand area for me to trade it. There is no demand area. So you can see you can see that when you look around this area, there is no valid demand area here that I would think that maybe price will retrace and go up. So what I'm expecting at this level here is for price to sell. You understand? It's for price to sell. But it's for price to sell. But if you look at this, let me see. Let me just go to another. I think there is no valid. There's no valid. Any valid demand area here that will make me to say that I want to buy this. This and buy Euro USD. Rather, I will be looking for sales on this pairs. I'll be looking for sales. To be frank with you guys, I have to look for sales. Let's go to JPY, USD JPY. Let's go to the higher time frame. So I want to show you something real quick. Alright, you see what price has been doing here, right? Price went up, came down, went, came here back, retest at this demand area, and then buy, came back, and is buying. So what do you expect for this price? Why are we looking for buys? So let's dive into the monthly time. Let's go to the weekly. Um, let's go into the weekly. The reason why we are expecting price to buy is because price went up, came back to this area, and it start selling. And the next thing that we have to find out here is that we need to find our supply and demand area, and we find our demand area at this level, hoping that price will come back to this area and then start to buy to the top side. We find an area whereby a demand a demand has been created, and we hope for price to come to that area before we can execute a buy. But if price will not come to that area, we are not going to execute. Rather, we are going to find the reason why price did not come but price is buying. And when we see that, it is okay for us to see another valid demand area that is being created at, at the front side of us. We are going to use it to leverage for us to buy. But if we don't see that at all, we are going to keep our hands off of the chart on USD So that is what we are hoping. We are hoping for price to come to this area before we buy. If price does not come to this area, we are not going to buy at all. We are going to find the reason why price did not come here and what, and we will still do our technical analysis to find our mistake. And if we find that we have made a mistake, we are going to implement it and wait for the next demand area that will be created, and then thereafter we will look into buy USD JPY. So that is what we have on JPY. The thing that I want to let you understand is that price respect the highs and low. When the candlestick is being formed, the next thing the candlestick want to do, if that candlestick want to continue, it creates a demand area for price to come and touch that place before it go. And if price is not created that demand area, price will come back to the Fibonacci of 38 and then push to the up a little bit, create a demand area, come back to that area and then start buying. That is how price do. There are two things price do in the market, or let me say three things. Price if price buy and close as a candlestick and did not create any supply or demand area for a continuation of a candlestick, that usually means that price want to start reversing, or price will first sell and come to the 38 Fibonacci retracement and go up to break the the former candlestick high, and then come back to the demand area for it to buy more. So that is how price work. So guys, I'm not going to have a lot to say this weekend, but what I want to say is that go through your charts and find your key areas that you have to backtest on your own. Try to backtest, try to read candlestick, try to understand price action, because that's the only thing that can save you in here. Try to understand price action. So thank you for watching my video, and thank you for being long on this video. Do it to like and subscribe. Thank you, and God bless you all.